going on, football fans? It's your commissioner, Big League, just hitting the table, messing up the board or whatever. Bringing you another weekend of fantasy football. Sorry I missed a couple weeks. It's kind of crazy when you got two babies. One is a year, one is a month. Running around doing a whole bunch of other things. And since she's not going to be watching this, a nagging wife at times. But anyway, got to recap week number 10 really quickly. San Antonio top-notch weight got upset by the Jersey Juggernaut. And incidentally, my man Lardieri put up some nice trash talk on the message board. Very funny. I doubt if Chris White read it because he's too busy stretching Tim's weak-ass hamstrings out. Anyway, moving on. Top-notch weight moved to 7-3, and the Jersey Juggernaut kept its playoff hopes alive at 4-6. The Smashers of San Antonio, led by Roland Esparza, beat the Gridiron Pranksters. That's all I can come up with off the top of my head. Carlisle, I'm definitely going to get you back for that Blacktop Busters. I might even change my team name to that. I kind of like that. And ever since then, I've been winning. But anyway, the Gridiron Pranksters got beat by the Smashers handily by 20 points. It's pretty average in fantasy football. Leading scorer for the Smashers was Matt Shaw, who got injured in the contest at 28 points. And top scorers for the Gridiron Pranksters was Jamal Charge at 18.1. Did a pretty good job in the losing effort. Mojo Rising, actually he is Rising, 5-5. Fought back to a 500 record. Beat the Brooklyn Boys, my man Derek Hostler, who's down there on Wall Street fighting every day trying to get us out of this financial downturn. Keep up the good work, Derek. I need you. Eli Manning led my man Derek Hostler at 27 points per game. The Bears defense, oddly enough, led Mojo Rising 34.7 points. Rangola, my man, Rungy got his record up to 5-5, even his record at 5-5, beating Team Schmuck, who must be in a freaking hole in Afghanistan somewhere because I don't even know if he's changed his lineup for a while now. But either way, he's defending our country's rights or interests over there in other countries or helping people do it here domestically. 107.5 to 69. You gotta excuse me, I'm going in between screens. Definitely can't hit a Rocky tune. Team Believe That. Tim T.O. Merlin, 6-4. Lost to Team Bust Your Ass, my man Nelson Boyce, who kept his very slim playoff hopes alive, winning 116.9 to 111.7 behind a 51-yard Hail Mary by David Garrard, who scored 34.5 points and leading Team Bust Your Ass to victory. Very nice effort there. I don't even know if that was a waiver wire pickup or not, but if it was, it's a good pickup because he came through in the end. We'll see what happens in the coming weeks for Nelson Boyce as he tries to keep his playoff hopes alive in hopes of defending his league championship. On to week 11. This is a preview. And come to think about it, I might have missed the last 2 weeks. I might have been, we're not going to week 9, but that was the best I could do for you guys. Currently, the Hilltop Hustlers. Actually, I didn't even talk about myself last week. See how, humble and selfless I am, guys? But I do have to recognize my man Michael Vick, who put on a show, scoring a league record 62 points in the victory. That's really all that needs to be said. My man Maywood, Forgotten Ones, a.k.a. Mike, the golf game sucks. Finley lost. It was actually a good game. Finley went to 5-5. I actually went to 6-4. 2-game winning streak since my man Carlisle changed my name to the Blacktop Busters. Still not feeling that. But Mike Vick was incredible, man. Got the Giants this Sunday night. I was hoping to be able to get away and get up there, get some tickets, but it's not going to happen. But maybe I'll get up in New York. Maybe I'll be doing a Knick game, and it'll coincide because I damn sure want to see Vick run all over them boys. It's going to be interesting this Sunday. Anyway, 146 to 101 is what I want. Anyway, going to week 11. Got a quick preview. I don't want to take too long for all you ADD brothers out there, a.k.a. David Lardieri or whatever. Lardieri just sounds like poop to me for some reason. Every time I hear Lardieri, I just think of somebody, doing that thing. I don't know. Anyway, this week, I traveled to San Antonio to take on Roland Esparza and his San Antonio Smashers. Don't have to travel far since I live in San Antonio. Should be a pretty good game right now. Actually, Brandon Marshall is going to be on a trading block. If you guys offer me like a carton of Gatorade and a half a bag of Big League Chew, you can have him, man. I'm tired of Brandon Marshall, man. He's terrible. It's 4.1 points. That was a hole in my lineup, so I'm already down if you want to look at it like that. But I'm taking on the Smashers this week. We'll see how that turns out. San Antonio Top Notch takes on Team Merlin. Tim, he may be trying to sabotage you out there on the court or whatever, bruh, in hopes of you not reaching your 20,000th or whatever. He's definitely going to try and sabotage you on the fantasy board. But if you win, you'll even the record up with him. 6-4 versus 7-3 could be very interesting as playoff positioning now comes into play in the Dirty Dozen Fantasy Football League. Mojo Rising got 44.7 points currently thanks to Thursday Night Football. The Bears scored 31.7 points, and he probably got a couple more points from some other people. This is the battle of the Sevening household because he's taking on his brother, a.k.a. AWOL, Mr. Matthew Sevening. He's currently down 44.7 to 16.4. We'll see what happens. I bet you every one of their rosters have like a 6 degree of separation for someone in Chicago. The Jersey Juggernaut, the minuscule one, David Lardieri himself, could tie up Mike Finley, the Chocolate Thunder, Maywood Forgotten Ones, as he travels to Chicago to do battle with him. Playoff implications do matter there as well. The Brooklyn Boys are traveling to Team Brangola, who currently, this game is a barn burner. Team Brooklyn Boys has 1 point, and Team Brangola has 1.3 points. I have to see who scored for these guys. It's got to be a kicker or something. No! The Brooklyn Boys got a strong point from Chester Taylor. I think you might have put Chester Taylor in during a bye week and forgot to take him out or something. He got a point. And my man Derek and my man Brungy got a 1.3 points from Ricky Williams. Oh, this is going to be funny. I'm going to go out on a limb and say these teams don't get 160 points combined. We'll see what happens. And finally, the Gridiron Pranksters travel actually across town in New Rochelle to my man Nelson Boyce and his team of bust ass soldiers. Again, trying to keep his slim playoff hopes alive in hopes of defending his league championship. And actually, this is a rematch of the last year's championships as the Gridiron Pranksters, gangsters at the time, made it to the final game, only to be upset by a few players that filled in for some of his players that weren't playing Week 17, which is why he he proposed a motion to end the league in Week 16. And I was thinking, if we did that, what are we going to do in Week 17? This season is short enough, man. I'm all in favor of, more games, man. Get those guys out there. My Sundays are way too short. Too much of a gap between football and March Madness, and it sucks. So anyway, that was the league review and preview all in one. You guys keep tuning in, hang in there with this league. All you guys that are struggling, keep it up. Keep working your magic. You never know what can happen. Well, you know what's gonna happen. I'm gonna win this thing, but you never know what can happen. Hope all of you have a good week and an even better weekend. Stay tuned, and till then, keep it clean. Holla.